Hey YouTubers, welcome to Primo Reef, another update for my 75-gallon saltwater reef tank. This video is going to be on the acclimation of your fish and corals. Starting ahead, when you buy your fish and corals, it's very important to acclimate them. Now what acclimation is a series of steps you take in order for the fish or the corals to adjust to the water temperature, salinity, your pH, calcium, magnesium, and all the other list of chemicals that are in your system. So today I went ahead and I bought a Maroon Clownfish. Now this guy looks really nice under the right conditions and the right lighting. So just one. Again, I've read that you can't have more than one in the tank. They just tend to dominate and fight. So with my tank, everything's been going okay. I haven't had any problems yet, knock on wood. And I have corals in a bucket. One of them is a metallic torch coral, and so is the other one. The other one's, I believe, a transparent torch coral with a green tip on it. So in the future videos, I'll show you exactly how it looks. But what you want to do, step one, you want to go ahead and put your coral or your fish inside the aquarium with the bag that it came with. Now, reason why right now you're adjusting to your temperature from your tank to the bag, because in the traveling time or distance it's taking you to come from the local fish store to your house, whether it be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour, or an hour, the temperature has already changed. Because the water volume is very small in the bag, the temperature will change right away. So now what I like to do is for about 15 minutes to half an hour, I'd like to place all my bags always inside the tank. This gives me enough time for the temperature to adjust to the right level from in the bag and to my tank water. Second step would be to take that bag in a bucket. Now, I've already done this with the corals for 45 minutes. I actually have left it in my tank and then I dumped it in here. So now what I'm doing is a drip acclimation. What it is, you use a 1/4-inch tube that's in your tank. You do a siphon. At the end of the tube, you want a little control valve, just like that. What I like to do is I like to go in a 1-hour sequence of time limit of adjusting the right salinity and all the chemicals to the water that was in the bag. Now again, if you can see, my bucket is on an angle. Reason why I left it on an angle is because that one big frog spawn or the torch coral is too big. So when I have the bucket flat, it's some of it kind of it stays above the water surface, and I don't want that. So again, you can, depending on the size of the bucket and how much water you have in the bag that you brought in, you want to taper it so whatever you have is submerged underneath the water. First, what I like to do is I like to go on a 15-minute interval. So for first 15 minutes, second 15 minutes, third, and the fourth, that adds up to about 1 hour of acclimation time. So the first 15 minutes, I want to do a drop per minute. Sorry, a drop per second. If you guys want to reduce maybe a drop per 2 seconds, that's perfectly fine. But for me, I've had better experiences with the drop per second for the first 15 minutes. Second, after this first 15 minutes of phase that's happened, the second series of 15 minutes, I like to go 2 to 3 drops per second. So forth, the third 15-minute interval, you want to increase it maybe 4, 5, 6 drops per second. The last 15 minutes, which is your fourth interval, you want to keep it maybe 10, 15, 20 drops a minute. And initially what you want to gain is the water that you had in your system, you want it to double or triple. Because you don't want to just go the water that I have now, for example, you don't want maybe ½ inch above what's already in there. I always like to go double just to be sure and be safe that everything has been properly acclimated to time. Now, the benefits of acclimating everything properly is reduces stress on the fishes, and especially with hard corals like this, when you don't acclimate them properly, they will die and they will try to recede right away. And you're going to have dying matter on the hard coral. You'll notice it right away. So that's the benefit of keeping happy, lively stock in your system and reduce your chances of ick. Now with corals, the second type of acclimation is light acclimation. Very few people do this, and it's really important because where this coral came from, it was living under T5s. And it's really wise and really smart for you to ask the questions at your local fish store, or see what type of lighting system are they under. Are they under metal halides? Are they under regular compact or fluorescent compacts? This coral was under T5s, and I have LEDs. So what's going to happen now is, obviously LEDs are way more intense than your T5s. So the disbursement that you get in the water column, it drastically changes. What I'm going to have to do is, I have 5 series of light that are on. I might just take away the big one here and maybe one of the small one, because one of the LPS, is it LPS? The hard coral is going to go on this side, so I'm going to reduce the lighting to maybe just one lighting. And the good thing about this is I have a dimmer, so I'm going to dim the lights all the way. And every approximately 4 hours or 3 hours, I'm going to go ahead and increase the lighting wattage at a time, so the coral had enough time to adjust to the light now. So recapping the topic about acclimation, you want a first step is acclimate the temperature. Second step is acclimate the drip method, which again, give it the drip method, give it an hour, because that's the most important part. The temperature, you take about, say, 50 minutes to half an hour. So temperature, your drip application, and then the third for corals. This is not likely for fish, but again, to reduce the stress on the fish, you have some people say turn off the lights. Definitely, I would vouch on that and turn off the lights so the fish is not being bombarded by other fishes that I have in my system. I'm okay right now because I don't have that much livestock, but when you start having a lot of livestock and then you add a fish with lights on, everybody starts going crazy for the new guy, and one of them may decide to beat the crap out of him. So that's not good. So again, light acclimation is the last. And that's it. If you guys have any more advice, please give me a shout. Post on the comment right below. And if I did miss anything, forgive me. Post below so other viewers can go ahead and read what we have, so everybody has a better understanding on this. Alright guys, and thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos for Primo Reef, and please do check out the YouTube channel that I have. Oh, I'm sorry, the Facebook channel. It's called Primo Reef. So you guys can stay tuned with more projects that I do have. And any information you guys need, again, post away. Give me a shout anytime you guys need. Thank you for watching Primo Reef.